Welcome to the 6th International Scientific Symposium on Tea and Human Health. The first tea symposium was held in 1992 and the 5th in 2012, all in person. So welcome to the first virtual tea symposium in 2022. I am Jeffrey Blumberg and an active professor emeritus in the Friedman School of Nutrition Science and Policy at Tufts University in Boston. During the last 25 years of my academic career, I had focused my research on the role of dietary bioactive components, especially the flavonoids, trying to better understand how foods and their ingredients can act to promote health and prevent chronic disease. This conference was organized by a steering committee that included representatives from each of the symposium co-sponsors, the American Botanical Council, the American Cancer Society, the American Herbal Products Association, American Institute for Cancer Research, American Nutrition Association, the Osher Center for Integrative Medicine at the Harvard Medical School and Brigham and Women's Hospital, and the Linus Pauling Institute at Oregon State University. This symposium was underwritten by the Tea Council of the USA, a nonprofit association of tea packers, importers, and allied industries and major tea-producing countries. You can see here a list of some of the supporters who contributed to that effort to sponsor this symposium. Tea is the most widely consumed beverage in the world after water and is a major source of dietary flavonoids. All tea is derived from Camellia sinensis, an evergreen shrub of the Theaceae family. Based on archaeological evidence, the consumption of tea appears to have first occurred around 5,000 years ago during the Paleolithic period, predating the legend of its discovery by the mythical Chinese emperor Shen Nung. However, it is clear that by the 4th century, tea was an important part of Chinese life because of its perceived value as a medicine for the treatment of many different ailments. It's our first example as food as medicine. Tea leaves are composed of an array of compounds, but flavonoids and related polyphenols account for about 35% of their fresh weight. Most of the putative health benefits of tea have been attributed to its flavonoids, although caffeine and L-theanine appear to contribute to some of these outcomes. The actions and the health benefits of tea have been investigated across every research approach, from in silico to in vitro experiments, from animal models to observational studies, to clinical trials, and finally to systematic reviews and meta-analyses of this literature. There are now thousands of articles suggesting tea may have an impact on cancer, cardiometabolic disease, cognitive function, bone health, dental caries, infectious and autoimmune diseases, and weight management. Today, we will look at 4 of these outcomes. My co-chair, Dr. Adine Cassidy, serves as a chair in nutrition and preventive medicine and director for interdisciplinary research in the Institute for Global Security at Queen's University, Belfast. Her research has examined the impact of plant bioactives on cardiometabolic health with a major focus on dietary flavonoids. She has determined the relative importance of different flavonoids for health, leading clinical trials combined with large population-based studies, bioavailability, and mechanistic studies. Dr. Cassidy.
Thank you, Dr. Bloomberg, and welcome attendees from across the world to this exciting program on tea and health, the first in the last decade. So there has been huge interest in the last decade in further understanding the importance of tea to health, particularly in relation to heart and brain health. But what we know about tea is that it contains a wide range of dietary bioactives, in particular theobromine and the polyphenols. And today you're going to hear a lot about the recent research on polyphenols called flavonoids and their importance to health. These are naturally occurring compounds, and a lot of the research is pointing to the fact that they may well be responsible in part for some of the health benefits that we see for tea.
Thank you, Dr. Cassidy.